Good afternoon from the great city of Camden, New Jersey. We are living luxurious here. We are doing some great things, jogging outside, walking, hitting up the bars at night. It's been great over here, guys. I really want all you guys to join me here and just hang out. It's awesome city. Well, anyway, we got the fantasy football draft coming up. Year 2 of the North New Jersey Fantasy Football Gentlemen's Club. So, as you guys know, I've been running this league kind of a little crazy, a little not as orthodox as you'd like to want it to be. But aside from that, we had a little mishap last year because of some auto draft piece of garbage. Linder, fuck him, screwed us over. So, because of that, I was thinking, how am I going to make this draft a little quirky in itself? Well, thanks to Nader, he gave me a great idea to use the Olympics to sort of get this whole thing going. So you're wondering, the Olympics, what the fuck does that mean? What is Cosmo trying to do right now? Well, what that means is we are going to utilize an Olympic event to add another variable on who gets what draft pick. So, if you go listen to my explanation, here it is. So we currently have the standings right here. I wrote them down. You probably can't see them. Anyway, so first place was Linder, but he's out of the league. So now second place is Matthew Big M Kenny. We'll give him first for now. It's probably the only time he'll ever get first in the entire history of the league, but that's all right. Then the next one is James Tran. Next one is Chris. I pay $82 on the wavy wire for D'Angelo Williams-Melio. Then we have me as fifth. Sixth is Nodder. Seventh is Brandon Rajkovic, Raj. Next is Neil, 4G, 46, 4 Joan. Then it's Nick, Gangrene, Rossiello. Then, since we have our new added members, Destroyer, a.k.a. Joshua Chianetta, and my cousin Carmen, Krishi, of Cosmo Bella Pizzeria. So, basically, for Destroyer and Carmen, I just flipped a coin, and Destroyer, you're ninth, and Carmen, now you're 10th in the standings. So that's how the standings land. So how are the standings going to impact your draft pick with the Olympics? So one of the Olympic pastimes for the USA is swimming. So what we're going to do is that we're going to choose teams based on our standings in the 4 times 100 meter medley. Now, the 4 times 100 meter medley relay is one that deals with countries in a team. So you'll be picking a country. And the heats for this are on August 12th at 10:48 and 10:55. And then the final is on August 13th, Saturday night at 10:04 p.m. So after the heats and the finals are totally done, we're going to find the final standings from the corrupt Brazilian Rio Olympic staff, and then we're going to use that as our standings. So some more describing on how we're going to pick the teams that we want. So there's currently 12 teams that have qualified for the 4 times 100 meter medley. They're the USA, Australia, France, Japan, Germany, Great Britain, Poland, Russia, Brazil, Italy, China, and Lithuania. So out of these 12 teams, we're going to choose 10 of them. So how are you going to know, who's going to get USA and whatnot? Well, that's when our standings come in from last year. So, for example, Big M has first pick. If you look into the history of the medley, you can see that USA has won the medley like the past 5 Olympics. So, with Big M getting first pick because of his standing, then he gets first pick of the team that he wants in the Olympics. So, he'll pick USA. Then, now USA is off the board, and now we have 11 teams to choose from. So, James goes next. Say James, he wants to pick Australia, so that's his pick. Then Melio, say, picks Germany. I pick Japan. Nodder picks Great Britain. We go all the way down until 10 teams from the qualifiers are picked. The other 2, that's fine. It doesn't matter. So now we get through the heats, we get through the race, and we find the standings, and then those standings that occur in the real Olympic will then come back to who gets what draft picks. So say the games go over and USA wins first. After August 13th, They're top of the standings. So Big M, he now gets whatever pick of the draft he wants. He'll probably pick first pick. Then we go down and say Emilio picked Germany, and Germany got second. So now Emilio's bumped up to the second choice. So he'll either pick picks 2 through 10, and then say James got Australia, they got third, so he's bumped down to third, and then say Nick with like the the eighth pick out of what team he picked Brazil, and somehow Brazil was an underdog, and they got third place. Well, I guess Nick got lucky because now he gets the third pick in the draft, whatever pick he wants, and instead of eighth as he originally was, he would go up to third pick because he got lucky and Brazil proved an underdog story. So as you can see, it kind of adds that other element. It gives us all, the variables, and this is what I love to do with this league, and that's how the drafting is going to go. So basically what goes on from here is that I'm going to text, Big M first, and I'll text James, and I'll text Chris, and I'll find out what, team you guys want, and that'll probably happen Friday morning. So the 12th, Friday the 12th morning, or either Thursday night, the Thursday before. And and then from there we'll just wait, and then we'll see once the game is over. Then we'll go through and we'll pick draft picks from that, and then you'll know what pick you are in the first round and whatnot. Another little added snippets is, one, make sure you give me your keepers. I put the keeper thing in the group me. Also follow the group me. Add group me for the season if you have to. Everybody should be added to the league right now. And yeah, just get ready to do some research on some men's Olympic swimming and do some research on some players for some draft picks. And the draft will be, I don't know really when right now because of school, but we'll figure it out. I'm trying to do it all of us together again in a basement or something. But if that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. Really going to try for it to happen, but we'll see. It'll probably be around Labor Day weekend, though, when I plan to do the draft. So if you're going to be away, just make sure you have a computer to draft because there is no auto drafting allowed. If you auto draft, you will be kicked out. Your money will stay with me. No questions asked. And with that, all I want to say is happy fantasy season, and can't wait to kick all your guys' asses. Peace.